Well, the global economy is growing. We have seen growth above trend in basically all regions in the first half of this year. This is the good news. The bad news is economic sentiment has deteriorated somewhat in recent weeks. There are various factors have been important. We have seen rising higher oil prices, but at the same time we also have seen once again increased political uncertainty, especially if you look at the trade discussions. This weighs on sentiment, this creates uncertainty, and we see that by now if you look at economic sentiment indicators, especially in Europe, they have deteriorated in recent months, and they signal now we still can expect growth, but growth is going to slow down. Well, the monetary policy has put a lot of emphasis on forward guidance in recent years, especially the Fed, but also the ECB. And the ECB actually now increased its forward guidance even more in its June meeting. Bond purchases are intended to stop by the end of the year, and interest rates are going to be increased only next summer, probably. So this is the good news in the sense that markets took that quite well. But we have also to be aware that it's quite difficult to always deliver on forward guidance. We've seen it at the Fed. We have seen some negative surprises in recent years. And given that, I think we have to be careful going forward. We might see some surprises, but I'm confident that Mario Draghi is going to cope quite well with these challenges. He's quite gifted in terms of communication skills. Well, we've seen no clear trends this year at financial markets. It has been rather a rough ride so far, and we think it's going to stay with us, this rather challenging environment. Of course, there will always be opportunities in these markets. You have to be ready to act. At the same time, we really recommend to look at the main risk and key drivers of your portfolio. Identify them and monitor them closely. In terms of asset classes, we recommend in equities to prefer high quality defensive stocks. In terms of fixed income, we prefer short duration and to reduce credit risks. And finally, I think that's paramount, diversification is key. Especially if you look at alternative investments, they should be a crucial part of every portfolio.